Hi, welcome back to CarsAddiction.com. If you're new to the channel, I'm Ryan and we share car-related content every Wednesday and Sunday. Wednesday is a short snippet of any car encounter I come across, and Sunday is a full-fledged video of a project I'm doing, one of my cars or anything else car-related. Now today we are behind three gorgeous Skylines, the R32, R33 and R34. And I briefly want to mention what are the difference between the two. Now you know that the GTR models are special than any other Skylines. They are wider in the fenders, they have all-wheel drive, four-wheel steering, they have the legendary RB26 underneath, and basically they are a beast of machine to drive. They are obviously on paper, they are written to have only 280 horsepower because of the gentleman's agreement, but most probably this is around 320 onwards. Now the RB26 is a great motor to sort of modify and whatnot, and you can achieve very, very high power figures. Now the difference between each and every one differs slightly, and I'm going to mention them here in the video. Now the R32 started in 1989 towards up to 1994. And it's where the term Godzilla was all started. It won a lot of championship races. They produced around 45,000 units, give or take. And it was very popular and had a production span of 5 years. There's a number of limited editions and colors and trims available for this R32 GTR. Now, it was very, very hard to come up with a predecessor of this, but they did, and that will be the R33. Obviously, the design cues are different from the R32 and the R33. This is more angular and pointier and even smaller than the R33. Now, the R33 and the R34 share the same designer, whereas the R32 had a designer on its own. Now the production of the R33 GTR started in 1995 up to 1998, and they produced around 16,000 units. Now this is the midnight purple where it all started, the craze, and they actually, believe made two variants for the R33, or if that's on the R34, I'm not sure, correct me in the comments below. But basically the R33 had a short production lifespan than the R32, but they only built around 16,000 units. Now, it shares basically the same engine as the R32. So they have the RB26, even the R34 has the RB26, but what they did is lengthen the track, so that is longer than the R32, and you think even wider, so it can handle corners much, much better. The Attesta system is more advanced, there's more computers into it. This one was built to do records on the Nürburgring and beat Porsches in the 1995. And it has unbelievable handling. I have one myself. I cannot recommend enough to get one. Now, prices wise, in 2022, the R33 and the R32 roughly share the same prices for the same condition, but I think the R33 will actually shoot up much more because they built much, much less. And it said that only 2/3 of the production is still survived. Other third went for parts or broken or crashed or whatnot. And then we have the legendary R34. Now, believe it or not, the R34 and the R33 have the same designer. What they did is, again, play around with the track and dimensions. This is actually smaller than the R33. The R33 is the biggest one of the lineup. And they added more electronics and computers to this model. In fact, this model had a screen over there showing G-force and computer and engine management system. Now, every Skyline, every GTR has the iconic quad rear taillights, and they're just amazing and instantly recognizable. So the R34 has the outer diameter much larger than the inner ones, whereas the R33 and the R32 have the same diameter taillights. Now, interior-wise, they're all different. They have their own dashboard depending the year. So this R34 started in 98 to 2001, I believe. So another 3 years, and they only produced around 12,000 units. So since these cars are much more rare and they have the following of Paul Walker, Fast and Furious, Gran Turismo and all of that, is what makes their values being shoot up to supercar level. Now, the R34 is known to hit over 100,000 euros much easy these days, just because there's low numbers and the very specific trims that are available are impressive. And basically that is a short term on what is different on each GTR model from R32 to R34. I definitely missed something, so comment below and let me know what I've missed. Thanks for watching. Take care.